Loser opting for their first protect now. Honestly, it's kind of hard to peg a specific skill set for him because I think he's kind of just playing everything in ADT. Very, very good at that ult though. Some incredible number 3 scores. Protecting hidden 1, interesting. I mean, obviously Treyarch's probably weakest of all is hidden, and protecting Hard Rock 2, no surprises there. Hard Rock, obviously Treyarch's main domain there. The first ban here. I'm not going to be surprised at all if we see a hidden 2 ban, and there it is instantly. And the next ban will be from Loserr, probably. I'm expecting maybe a DT ban here. Or it's a DT1 or a DT2. And there it is, that DT2 ban. So obviously not feeling the tapping speed today, which is completely fair enough. Treyarch seemingly upset with that one. Yeah, no Shiki for us. And Treyarch chooses DT3 to start us off with, so this DT3 is not too fast. It is 255, but nothing absolutely insane. Obviously, it is still a round of 32 pool, so yeah, definitely one of those maps I can see Treyarch quite easily pulling out an FC on, and honestly, Loserr himself might get a decent score in, but I think the DT skill set is something that Loserr has yet to prove themselves on, considering most of their tournament experience that I have seen personally has not been on the DT, and already, seeing a little bit of that axe struggle. Treyarch is sitting comfortable at the moment, but Loserr is down in the 80%. Quite a stark difference. Unfortunately, Tosu is still saying this is hidden 1. That was a bit of a persistent issue last week. We'll have to get that sorted. But both players doing decently. Loserr is no longer FCing and has found another break as well. Treyarch still FCing with 97%, so looking fairly comfortable, fairly locked in for this first pick in comparison. Yeah, I think we can call this pick here already. Loserr definitely struggling on this DT3. The tapping speed, not quite there, especially in comparison to Treyarch. Treyarch, very, very comfortable at the moment. 96% still FCing into the final quarter of the map. Looking like he might squeeze out this FC too. Will we see it? And yes, we will. A very nice FC from Treyarch to start us off with, setting the tone very nicely, FCing that DT3, and exactly how you want to start off. We did see an instant no mod 1 pick from Loserr, which is definitely interesting. No mod 1 is usually something to try and pull out later rather than early on, but I suppose if you are going up against such an incredible player such as Treyarch, you do want to try and get some of those RNG picks in earlier and maybe squeeze out a point. Claiming a 200k on this. I'm not quite sure I believe that. I can sing along to this. Sure, no problem. You ready? I'm singing, can you hear it? That's me singing, guys. That's me singing. But there we will see an early break for loserr, missing on one of those first few big triangles. treyarch holding through them and still holding that 99 FC. This is very classic #1 style. You will just see a decent amount of filler into some seriously big jumps, and then back to filler again. Yeah, I can sing and talk at the same time. I'm just good like that. Listen, maybe one day you guys will understand, but oh, both players missing on that triangle. And again, another miss. So a full combo reset. Only 27k the difference at the moment, but loserr is down in the AC and in the score department. So does need to do a little bit of building to try and come back into this point. treyarch already over halfway there to that claimed 200k. So again, not quite sure I believe that one. Building that AC up as well, nearly 99% again for treyarch, 97% for loserr, and both players building that combo. 40k difference at the moment, reaching the halfway point of the map now. treyarch has built a substantial AC advantage, so 99% and still in the lead. Both players holding decent combo now, 400 the pair, but treyarch needs to keep holding here. Even one miss from treyarch, if loserr holds, could easily swing the score back the other direction. .500 combo the pair now, both players still holding quite well. But as I said, that loserr will go down. We will find a loserr miss, and treyarch is going to just start to run away with this now. That is a break from treyarch, but 99.2% and 80k score lead. There is already not much that loserr can do here unless he FCs the rest of the map. And we're going to have to see a few treyarch breaks in between there as well. In comes the big Ki. And we do see a loserr slider break, unfortunately. treyarch holds through it though. And only a quarter of the map left to go. And 80k to claw back with no combo. Looking very dire for loserr here. Already treyarch 400k, so doubling that claim 200k. Laugh God 20. Laugh God 4 million. Both players hit those big jumps at the ending as well. So we are going to see some nice combos come out at the end. But unfortunately for loserr, treyarch just holding just a bit longer at the start and a few smaller combos here and there. And obviously that 99.2% AC advantage. And a break at the very end for loserr on the final slider jump. So treyarch pulling out a 522k break point. So already starting off 2-0 above loserr. And instantly choosing DT1. Everyone turn your headphones up. Potentially the greatest song and map combination of all time. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't think this is by Kardashev. There we go. Not claiming Kardashev anymore. All right, I'm gonna sing this one too. Ready? We will see an early break for loserr, about 200 combo in. Again, treyarch keeping the theme of 99% Accia. Starting off this first Ki now. Very nice retract, 99.4%. Yeah, absolute banger of a song. And still, both players holding their combos on treyarch with the FC and 99.6 does hit 100 as I'm saying that, but halfway through the map and already looking very, very dominant. loserr does have a very nice recovery here, 98% as well, but I don't think it's going to matter too much if treyarch still holds on to this huge FC he has. treyarch still holding this FC. loserr has such a massive recovery combo too, but 160k scored down. treyarch's gonna have to miss, and very soon, if loserr wants to come back. Both players getting through that tapping test. And honestly, not too much left here of the map now. And looking like treyarch's gonna pull out a very nice FC here. And unfortunately for loserr, looking like a reverse choke. Missing within the first 150 combo and FCing the rest of the map with 98% hack, unfortunately is not enough. treyarch with a very nice 99.2% FC. Fish slider. Already treyarch up 3-0 above loserr at the moment. And yeah, looking pretty scary for loserr because we have one more pick here for loserr, and then it could potentially be it. Hidden one. So yeah, that protect coming into play now. Yeah, if there is any map that we will see treyarch potentially stumble on, it will be a hidden map, but hidden one is probably not the one that I would pick, to be honest, for him to stumble on. I still think this is very FCable in treyarch's realm. And looking like another very nice FC from treyarch, 99.06% accuracy. So continuing the theme of 99 AC FCs, sort of expected for such a high caliber tournament player in a round of 32, but already up 4-0 and into what is potentially the last pick, instantly chooses number 5. Interesting that treyarch would choose the lower AR when he did ban that hidden 2, but I suppose the hidden factor on top of that low AR does make it far more difficult for him. Now this map is definitely a practice check, but looks like loserr has practiced so far, seeming pretty confident, comfortable. Yeah, both players looking fairly comfortable at the moment. Definitely seeing 2 practice players on this number 5. Little bit of an act drop from loserr now. treyarch still holding that 99% FC. loserr almost breaking there, but does hold through. And still holding into the FC as well. Oh, down goes loserr, unfortunately finding that break. But, I mean, look at treyarch, ladies and gentlemen, 99.2%, still FCing. I mean, treyarch still holding this 99% FC now. Unfortunately for loserr, treyarch has already overdoubled his score. Doing a little bit of recovery. As I say, we'll find that break, but that accuracy is just not where it needs to be, and there is no comma to show for it also. Unfortunately, I think treyarch is going to be running away with this pick and hitting that as well. treyarch just hitting everything in this number 5. Little bit of an accuracy drop for treyarch now, but definitely not going to matter. treyarch is holding 600k score at the moment versus the 200k from loserr. Still FCing as well, nearly 99 AC, and I think we can call this match here unless somehow treyarch forfeits in the next few seconds. I'm not sure. Will treyarch pull off the FC is the question. No, my deepest apologies. But still, regardless, a very nice score from treyarch and a very good showing for loserr as well. It is very hard to come up against, well, I mean, seed, I believe seed 5 track was correct. Yeah, seed 5 in round of 32. It is a pretty difficult situation to be in. And honestly, quite a few of those scores very, very impressive for his rank. And even playtime, I mean, he is a December 2024 join. He has not been playing for a very long time, so definitely keep your eyes peeled for loser, ladies and gentlemen. But GG, well played to Treyarch, taking that one 5-0, very comfortable. I'm going to be, both players will be moving on. Loser down into the losers bracket, name checks out. But that will be all for now. I believe we do have another match very soon. Is there one in 30 minutes? I'm not 100%. Let me look. No, there's not. There's one in an hour and 30 minutes, which will be quite a good game. RTX versus Fault. That is going to be a very interesting one. You will be joined by myself once again and Yellow Jello in the booth for that one. So keep your eyes peeled for what a good match that's going to be. But that has been all from me for now. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.